What else you got?
To the Las Vegas Review-Journal to promote the residency. There's a line he put in there that the world seems to be pouncing on today. While talking about why he has put this show together, one that he will eventually take out on the road, he says, and I quote, "Ed's not doing well," meaning Eddie Van Halen, "and singing and dancing is a perishable skill." He also says that launching the residency on Elvis's birth anniversary yesterday was intentional, but people jumping on that Ed's not doing well line specifically. Yeah.
Well, this was a recent interview?
Yeah, one that was, it's making the rounds today.
Okay. Well, we'll see. I mean, that goes back to what I said a second ago. We just don't know. It's maddening, but we just don't know what's going on with Eddie Van Halen. 1 minute he's on death's door, and the next minute he's at a Tool show taking photos for fans. Not with fans, for fans. So we don't know. It's absolute insanity. The radio silence from that world. Why they just can't say anything about anything, good, bad, or otherwise, and just let the fans know something is an age-old question. We'll never quite know why.
And honestly, if it wasn't for Eddie's son Wolfie's social media posts, we would know even less. He's the only window by which we're able to see where Eddie Van Halen even is today.
And I maintain the reason why we don't have the Wolfgang solo record, which has been done for a while, is because of this. Because if he goes out, he has to do press, and he won't know what to say because everyone's going to ask him about Van Halen. I don't know why there's got to be such a level of secrecy about everything. Do an interview, make a statement. Just what's to hide? I don't understand why it's the cone of silence around that band and has been for a long time, and nothing ever. It just is left for fans to wildly speculate. And now an original member of the band and former lead singer, apparently, we're assuming, is out there telling everybody he's not well. Is that not true? I mean, this is coming from the guy that was in your camp. Is that not true? If it's not true, say it. If it's true, okay, you don't have to give details. You want some privacy, but a statement just saying, Eddie's dealing with some stuff. We would appreciate, your privacy. But it's just people are trying to turn over stones to find anything. It's nuts. It's the same thing we've been talking about for years. It is what it is. It's just frustrating.
Well,
what else, Ed?
You take the cone of silence, you go to the opposite end of the spectrum, you get Chad Smith of the Chili Peppers. We love it when he stops by Volume because he always spills the beans on anything and everything. Last night on Volume West, here on Volume, Lindsay Parker was joined by her old co-host, one Chad Smith of the Red Hot Chili Peppers. He confirms that this rumored Ozzy-Elton John collaboration, that thing that Sharon Osbourne has been teasing, it is a song that is going to appear on the upcoming Ozzy solo album, Ordinary Man. In fact, the track is the title track to the album. According to Chad, it is an epic November Rain-style song that features an Ozzy and Elton duet with Slash soloing. 2 solos, according to Chad. And Chad and Duff McKagan playing on it, as he calls them, the Avengers of Rock.
And apparently Slash has several guitar solos on this record now.
Well, yeah,
because he's on the current single, too.
He is.
Yeah, Zakk Wylde not a part of the record in any way, but apparently, I guess, will be a part of the tour, and that's going to be fascinating to see if Ozzy's going to be able to do this tour, which has already been postponed for over a year. There was footage of him coming out of a restaurant, mentioned the other day, needing help getting off the curb with a cane. The video that just got released from the new Ozzy record is him sitting the entire